Today is Baker Creek seed haul day. I buy seeds from lots of different places. I trade a bunch of seeds. Some of the first places that I bought seeds from were M.I. Gardner and Baker Creek, and their websites. I like to get the Baker Creek seed catalog every year and just learn about all the varieties that they have to offer. I just like Baker Creek, so I purchased a big old order from them as well as from M.I. Gardner, and I think that one's probably going to go up first, the M.I. Gardner seed haul. All right, let me get these organized first. Okay, that took long enough. That was a big order. I think this is my biggest order yet from Baker Creek, because I believe I've only ever gotten one free seed packet, and I got 4 this time. So where do I want to start? I got a couple of different kinds of basil. I got lime basil, and then I also got Chinese sweet basil. I got a bunch of, if you haven't watched my M.I. Gardner haul, I got a bunch of other kinds of basil from there, and then I've traded some. And I also got some interesting, I got this, I believe, because it said it was great for pollinators, or it could be that it was medicinal in some way when I looked it up, and I thought, well, I want to try that. It is, I'll just say horsehair. The other one, I'm not going to pronounce that. All right, and then I did a video on starting dahlias from tubers and then starting dahlias from seed, and I think it was cactus dahlias I started from seed last year, and they were just gorgeous. And I actually dug up the tubers because where I live, and I'm like zone 7, and they won't survive the winter here. They definitely wouldn't have survived that storm we just had. This is my first year. I dug them up, and I'm going to try to replant the tubers, but I was successful. Like, this tiny little seed grew these big old tubers, and I was super excited about it. I'll link the video below if I remember to do that, but I wanted to venture into different dahlias to grow from seed. So I got this one called Dandy Improved. I'm going to try those, but it's a bunch of different kinds. I like Rudbeckia. I think Rudbeckia is really pretty. So I got this one called Sahara. And I had already said in my Gardner haul that I'm really trying to bring in pollinators this year to my garden. So there's tons of flowers. I'm going to cold start them in jugs, probably here in a few weeks, get them started. And I'll do a video on how I do that, because last year I did it for the first time and it was incredibly successful. I did like a cold starting jug opening, and it was a lot of fun to open those up and see what was inside. So I'm going to do a lot of these in those. I got a couple of different kinds of stalks. Chantier Alto Red stalks. And Asino, okay. Just, Kakanyaki? I know. All right. I just went nuts with the flowers. I was just like, oh, pollinators must have all the flowers. And because the pictures are so pretty. Oh, I got some, okay. Yeah, this is another one I got because it said it was really good for pollinators. They're called Agastache, and I've never grown any of these flowers, but I got 3 different varieties. I got Texas Hummingbird Mint Heather Queen. Raspberry Daiquiri, so pretty. And then I also got Apricot Sprite, again, so pretty. Those would be pretty side by side, raspberry and this one. So I got those. It'll be the first time I grow those. I got this here, a red flint agurtum. I'm so sorry, guys. I can't pronounce stuff. Ageratum? Is that right? Let's see. I have some of this. I grew this one year and I thought it was really pretty. I think it's the red. It's red. I'm not sure if that's the name of it, but Gomphrena. I got mandarin orange, and I still have seeds from the red, so I'll probably try to grow both of those. And then I got one poppy. I believe it's only one poppy. I got frosted salmon. I thought it was just gorgeous. Look at that. And they're double flowers with frosted edges. And then I got this lace flowers in mixed colors, because I was looking at all of them, and at first I had they have each of these varieties in different packets, and then I was like, well, let me just get them all in one packet, so I did that. I got a couple of different nasturtiums because I really enjoyed growing nasturtiums last year. I had a couple of plants that did so well, and I learned that my pet rabbit, Ellie, likes to eat nasturtiums. So, and I'm always excited to grow greens that she likes to eat. She's a little bit picky with like fruits and veggies, but with like kale, flowers, certain things. So I'm like venturing into getting her things that she likes to munch on. I got two different kinds of nasturtiums. I got Bloody Mary. And then I got Tip Top Mahogany, which, oh, isn't that gorgeous? Okay. I got a couple of kinds of cosmos. I got Apricota, which I grew a bunch of cosmos last year for the first time, and I really enjoyed those. Apricot Lemonade, which I thought was just, so pretty. Look at that. And then Senia. Again, I bet this in person is like drop dead beautiful. Still more flowers, lots of flowers. I told you I went crazy. I got a couple of different kinds of zinnias. I love zinnias again. I got pink senorita, and that's so pretty. I love the petals on that. It's almost cactus-like. And then Queenie Lemon Peach. I've got a couple of new types of snapdragons. These are absolutely gorgeous. Some of these are already open because I did trade some already. I got Oriental Lanterns, Oriental Lanterns, and I also got Cherry Twist, which I think those would be really pretty side by side. I got a couple of new, well, I didn't get two new hollyhocks. I accidentally got a couple things here, which was a mistake. I usually don't do that. That's okay. I, traded some already, and I got the 2 packets of this hollyhock, Creme de Cassis. But I learned that saving seeds from hollyhocks is super easy, so that's why I have started looking and trading different kinds of hollyhocks, because I know I can successfully save seeds for them very easily. I mean, the hollyhocks that I grew last year, I have like a whole Ziploc baggie full of the saved seeds. And the pods, like one flower made this circular disc, and in the disc it just had like hundreds of seeds around in there, and they're not small seeds. They're actually quite, let me show you. Hollyhock seeds are, some of the flower seeds are like powder. Like you can't even see them, but hollyhock seeds are pretty good size. That's what hollyhocks, I don't know. That's what hollyhock seeds look like. Little round dark discs. And so they're so easy to save. I could see them reseeding themselves all over. Let's see here. I got Nicotiana Crimson Better. That looks like it's going to be real pretty too. Very magenta or crimson colored. I got a couple of salvias, Amore Salmon. and Swan Lake salvia. I don't know what I'm going to do with all this stuff, but I'm going to grow it and I'm going to stick it somewhere. This one just looked lovely. And it says it reaches up to 2 feet. The African daisy, blue disc. So the center of it has this bright blue, which I thought was so pretty. And then I thought it would be fun if I would do a black flower garden. So I looked and bought all the different kinds of flowers that I could find that were black. So I got black swan poppy, but I think, yeah, I did get seeds for this from Emma Gardner as well. So plenty of seeds of black swan poppy. I got black magic cosmos. And then at the bottom of this one, it says it's overpacked due to low germination. So hopefully I get some of them to germinate. And then I got black trumpet salapaglosis. And black boy bachelor's button. I literally just got all the black flowers that they had. I did. This one I'm super excited about. Jet black or Nigra hollyhock. And then a poppy, black peony poppy. So I think that'd be fun to have just a black colored flower garden. So I might have a little spot that I specifically make for all my black flowers. I got, let's see here, a few peppers. So again, this was another mistake. I bought 2 packets of sweet chocolate. And this one, just because it's so pretty, I don't even know if this one's hot. It says it's a chameleon-like pepper, violet to pinky flesh, then orange to brown, then deep red. So it's going to be all the colors. This is Buena Mulata. So I think that'll be cool to watch it transform. This one I got because it was just, again, I didn't know I bought 2 of these, but I did. But that's okay because it's really cool. This one would be fun to trade. So I'm a part of a couple of trading groups, Tomato Obsession and Pepper Obsession, best groups ever. I have a video on them. If you haven't become a part of them, go to Facebook and join. You just have to answer some questions. But they are the funnest groups to trade in. And so I'm not as active in the pepper group as I am the tomato group. I'm like on top of the Tomato Obsession group. But the pepper group, because there's a lot of hot pepper talk, and I don't do hot peppers, but I'm trying to get into it a little bit more because I would like to venture into trading more pepper seeds and just learning about peppers. But this one's fun. This one's called Goronong. Look how weird shaped that is. And I'm pretty sure it says the heat is approximately equal to a habanero, so it's not too hot. I think I could probably, I'll use this in, like, you know, cowboy candy, or I make a hot pepper relish and that my husband likes. This one is another one I got because it's a sweet frying pepper. That's why I got this one. This one has the pronunciation on the back. Cho di Sherdo. Thank you for that. Does this one have the pronunciation? It did not. Help a girl out. Put the pronunciation on everything. And then this one I got because it's really pretty and I'd never seen it before. It says it's eggplant colored with crisp egg. It's an eggplant colored pepper, crisp with thin flesh. It's a Polish variety, so that's pretty cool. And it's called Zulu. And last but not least, of course, I can't place an order anywhere without getting some tomatoes. This one, so again, I have most of the varieties of tomato seeds that Baker Creek has to offer, but these are the ones that when I looked, I was like, oh, I don't have those, so I must get them. This one is Indigo Blue Chocolate. Queen of the Night. This one is on my grow list already. just because look at that. And then also because I follow a fellow YouTuber. His channel's name is called Lucky Garden, and he does the reviews of, it's like I think all of his videos are reviews of different tomatoes, and his reviews are awesome. And he did a review of Queen of the Night and sold me on that one. I was like, that's in my garden. He sliced that thing, and the inside of this tomato, you think the outside of the tomato is pretty? The inside of Queen of the Night is gorgeous. And then he described, like, he said that the taste of it's really good too. So I like watching his videos. They're really good. They're informative too. He talked about, what was that one tomato? But he talks about like the background, like he knows a ton of stuff. Like, I'm a tomato lover, but he like knows tomatoes. So he was talking about how the name of the tomato came about. What was that one? Was it? I can't remember, but it was really cool. And I was like, oh my gosh, that's so neat. I love hearing the backstories of tomatoes, like how old they are, where they come from, how they got their names. And the one that I'm talking about got the name from the person that bred that tomato. She named it after her dog. I believe that's what it was. Okay, but I digress. The next one I got is bread and salt. And that one looks like a delicious tomato sandwich tomato. I don't know if that one's going to be on my grow list, but we'll see. And then another mess up. I just messed up all around with this order. I got double of chocolate pear. And last one is Woodle Orange. And then my free seed packets, I got Merlot lettuce, Japanese wasabi, and then I got 2 of the St. Valerie carrots. So there you have it. Tons of flowers, tomatoes as always. Some very interesting peppers. I think I've got plenty of seeds, but I'm just gonna keep on trading and getting more and more and more because it's fun. So check out those Facebook groups. You won't be sorry. And then you'll become addicted to trading seeds just like the rest of us, and you can thank me for that later. But if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Please subscribe. Please share it if you know other people on your Facebook or wherever that you think would enjoy my channel. And until the next one, I hope you enjoy your day. Bye now.